sixth graders, this is our first video math lesson. For today, Tuesday the 31st, we had a review of lesson 73. So this is writing fractions as decimal numbers. So a few quick reminders for this lesson. All of our review lessons are things that I have noticed that you need some extra time with, some things that have repeated mistakes on them in your homework. So let's talk about a few things for this assignment. Remember that when we are turning our fractions into decimals, we always divide the numerator by the denominator. Now, in order to divide, we're going to need to add a decimal point, add extra zeros, and then do our division. So to show a couple of problems here, you have your example problem of 1/2. So you can see in your book that we have 1, our numerator, divided by 2, our denominator. They have added the decimal point after 1 and added the 0. Remember to always move your decimal point immediately up to the top line for your quotient. If you need a 0 as a placeholder between the decimal point and the next number, make sure you add that right away. Don't leave it as an afterthought, because I'm seeing a lot of you are leaving off that 0 and it's necessary for your final answer. So divide numerator by denominator, add the decimal point, move it up to the line for your quotient, and make sure that we're following those steps every single time. Alright, for your first practice problem, you are given the fraction 3/4. So for this problem, we are going to start with the number 3. We'll make our division house. We're dividing 3 by 4. Place your decimal point, move it right up onto our quotient line, and then proceed to divide. So we need to add the 0 here, and 4 goes into 30 7 times. So we put our 7 after our decimal point. 4 times 7 is 28. Subtract 28 from 30, we get 2. We need to keep on dividing. So we will extend out our division box, add another 0, carry our 0 down, and now we are dividing 4 into 20. 4 goes into 25 times. So we'll put our 5 up here. Forgive me, that's really messy. 4 times 5 gives us 20 after all. And once we have that, we are left with 0. So our answer for 3/4 being turned into a decimal is 0.75. For your second practice problem, you're given 4 1/5. So remember that when we're turning a mixed number like this into a decimal, we can leave our whole number all by itself. We don't really need to do anything with that. So in this case, we'll leave our 4. We will divide 1 by 5. Add your decimal and your 0, and then proceed from there. Once you get your decimal answer, you will add it to the 4 that you left by itself. So then your decimal answer is going to be 4 point whatever you find that 1 divided by 5 is. Okay, I hope this brief lesson helps you understand a little bit more about turning fractions into decimals. If you have any questions on today's homework or this lesson, make sure that you text or call me anytime during school hours. Stay safe, guys.